Hi gamers, so today we've got a massive haul and this is a bit of a retro one. So what we'll do is dive straight into it. Now don't forget, if you're using the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those gaming products. So make sure you check those out at the end of this video. Hi gamers, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be unboxing a retro console. Now going back a fair few years, I jumped into the PS3 pretty late. I jumped into it and bought the slim version. We had a Wii back in the day and I never jumped to the PlayStation Move. So I literally jumped into the PlayStation 3 as it was coming to an end, and it was the PlayStation Slim I bought with a bigger hard drive. So what I've done, I sold my PS3 when I bought a PS4, and I've decided to dive back into the PS3 because there are some fantastic games on that system. And you know, PlayStation at the moment, if you want to play PS3 games, you've got to stream them. So I think it's well worth having a PS3 where you don't have to rely on streaming stuff from PlayStation Plus, when you can actually play on the physical console itself. And there's some great, fantastic titles out there. So let's jump in and see what I picked up. Right, so straight away you can see that I jumped in and I bought the 80 gig version of the PlayStation 3. Whether everything is included in the box, I don't know. We're gonna have to open it up and have a look and see the condition of this PlayStation 3. Now, from the listing, it said that this PS3 was in original condition, one owner from new. It came in a bundle, and I will share the bundle of what else I picked up. Apparently this PlayStation has never been opened and it's still in fully working condition. So let's jump in and unbox the PS3. I can see straight away it's the 80 gig version. It was a UK version as well. So this did come all the way from the UK. Whether it's complete, it said it was. We'll turn it over and have a look, see what you're supposed to get inside. So it's the back. So these are the accessories you could buy. So hopefully we get a controller in there. I'm assuming the camera's not going to be in there because I did order the Move system with this. And there's quite a few Move games I got with it as well. Now, if you're interested in how much I paid for this, this was actually £80 total. So it's a Region 2 B version. On the top, it says there the contents. It says we should have a PlayStation system, a DualShock controller, AV cable, USB cable, a Euro plug, printed material. Not very hopeful that's going to be in there. And then a copy of Batman Begins. Well, so straight away it looks in pretty good condition. We'll zoom in and have a look in a minute. It's come with the original controller, and there doesn't look like there's much wear on this controller. It came with a HDMI. I'm not sure if that's the original one that comes with the Sony PlayStation 3. And it also came with the actual copy of Batman. So that's quite surprising. It came with Batman Begins. It actually came with the console as it came. We've got a UK plug with a kettle lead on the back. So on the early PS3s, these connections were massive, so Sony did change these, which was a massive improvement. And then we've obviously got a charging cable as well. So I'd say the only thing that's really missing with this is the paperwork that it came with. Part of the original packaging, as you can see, I think they'd lost one side and they just cut some styrofoam for the other. And then the AV connection. So let's zoom in, have a look at the state of this PlayStation 3. We will plug it in and check whether it actually works, but I'll probably do that in a following video because we've got so much stuff to have a look at what I picked up in this PlayStation 3 haul for £80. Also, as a look around the back, we've got our serial number there. That does match what it says on the box. We've got our HDMI connection, our Ethernet cable, AV support. And what I liked about the PS3 was it did include the optical connection, which I think they could have kept on the PS5. They had it on the PS4, but then they dropped it on the PS5, which is sad because I don't like the fact of having to rely on a HDMI to run your surround sound through when you can use the optical. But I thought it's a great addition to have that on the back of your system if you're using an old AV processor. As we turn it over the side, we can see we've got a bit of dust in here. It's probably 10, 12 years old. I'm not too sure offhand when it was made, but there's quite a bit of dust on there. By the looks of it, if this still works, I'd assume it has never been stuck up on end. It has been kept in the horizontal position, because I found a lot of PlayStation 3s that were kept in the vertical position did suffer from the yellow light of death. We've not been able to get rid of all that heat, and then you get the yellow light of death. So if you've got a PlayStation 3 and you've kept it in horizontal position, I think that's the best position to stop that yellow light of death ever occurring. So I will try and refurbish this over time. We've got a few scratches on the top, as you can see. Sidewise, it was true to their word. It's never been opened. It's still got the original seal there. Again, it's the 80 gig, so it hasn't got the backwards compatibility. A lot of you might be asking why I just didn't buy a Slim. I really loved the original version of the PlayStation 3. I love the piano black. I hate the fact that it does scratch. The PS5 does exactly the same with that shiny black. Try and get it really good clean before we jump in and check that it works. But I'm hoping it does. It did say fully working order, and it did say barely any use. Now we'll be doing a follow-up video on how to get rid of these scratches, so we'll try and get rid of these scratches in a following video. Right, so this is the original PlayStation controller that come with it. It's not even shiny, it's still dull. It's still got the print on the controllers there. The buttons look like they work really well. Everything's nice and stiff. Does it turn on? It turns on as well. So yeah, it's got some charge in it. I'm not saying it's fully charged. Now we'll quickly turn it over and just check if it's the original controller, and it's got 6 axes written on there, DualShock 3. So it's definitely the original controller that came with the PlayStation 3 at launch. So let's jump in and see what else we picked up. So like I said, this came as a package. I did buy it for the PlayStation Move. That was the main reason. I thought I'd dive straight into the PlayStation Move and see if it was as good as they said it was. Now I did have a PlayStation VR 1, which I've sold, ready for when that VR 2 gets released, so I can do a unboxing and review on that. So they will be coming up soon, so hopefully in early 2023 we will have an unboxing of the PlayStation VR 2. But the Move was the first edition of PlayStation, trying to jump in basically on what we were doing with the Wii, and just making games a bit more interactive. So we've got the PlayStation Move starter pack. We've got one PlayStation Move controller. That looks in pretty good nick. We will zoom in and have a close up at these. Okay, so this did come with 14 games, which I thought for £80 or 80 quid, it was well worth it. And also it did come with another edition, which I'll share now. We've also got the gun attachment, so that will be pretty cool if you've got some shooting games in with this package. We'll open this and then we'll unbox and have a look what games we got. Right, so according to the box, we should have one Move controller and one camera, and we should have a starter disc as well. So we open the box, we've got the Move controller, I can see the game. Oh. And we've got the other controller as well. So we've got the adaptive controller as well that went with the Move. Just the one in there. So we've got the starter pack disc. We've got camera. So still in the original packaging. That looks in pretty good nick. This is going to come out. Yeah. It's got 2 Move controllers, the additional controller. I'm assuming that goes in the gun. We've got the original camera, and then we've got the starter disc pack as well. It's the disc in there, and the disc is in there as well. So that's a great thing to have with the PlayStation 3. So let's jump in and check out what games you've got. So in the first game bundle, we've got Virtual Tennis 4, we've got Ratchet Sports, Move Fitness, so they're all Move games. We've got Sports Champions and Sports Champions 2. So the next batch, we've got Time Crisis Rising Storm, Angry Birds, I didn't even know that was a Move game. We've got Buzz Music Quiz, so PlayStation Move features. Oh, we've got a shooting game, so we've got Hunter's Trophy, and another shooting game, The Shoot. Next we've got Motion Sports Adrenaline, The Fight, so that's a boxing game by the looks of it. I reckon that knows that guy on the back from Spy Kids. We've got FIFA 13 and UFC Trainer, so that's another training one. Now don't forget everything you use in the video today, there are links in the description below for the best place to get those gaming products. Make sure you check those out at the end of this video. So as you can see, we've got a massive haul. We've got 14 games, the PlayStation, 2 Move controllers, a gun, and the starter pack. Let me know if you've still got your PlayStation Move, and if you still play it, let me know what are the best games to play on there and which games I should play first. So comment down below if I've got a good deal, and if you'd invest in an original PlayStation 3. Now, for those who'd like to check out when I picked up my Atari Jaguar, check out this video, and for those who'd like to see when I picked up my PS5, check out this video. And I'll catch you in the next one.